Welcome everybody to episode 3 of my Let's Play on the VintageCraft server. In this episode I think we're going to do a little bit of building. I'm not too sure what I want to do, but I'm going to try and get an episode out to you guys every day this week just because I uploaded the last two in a week in between. And I feel kind of bad for that because I wanted to get this grind going right away. First, I think I want to show you guys around my base. I know we sort of had one going in the first episode with Beef, but I would still like to get one with just you and me and explaining what kind of I'm going for. So initially I was going to call this whole build the Overgrown Mansion, and I think I'm going to stick with that, but it's more like an overgrown massive city village type thing. I don't know if that makes sense or not. So initially I just started with a platform running up to here and then a small platform here, and this is where I was going to start initially in making like my base and all that. But then I decided to go up one more level to the top here, and then I added this is where my horses are, as well as this little tent thing. I don't know if I like it still. I might remove it because it's sort of big and bulky. And then I had a thought, like, this took me an hour for some reason. So then after that we went over here, connected to this tree over here. Initially it was just this bridge and I was gonna bridge off, but then I decided to come over here, make one of my farms, which I think looks pretty awesome with the custom overhang. As well, then I made another one coming up to this tree over here. This tree is also custom, obviously, with all of the areas going over that are custom. Those plots there I'll fix after, as well as these guys here. It's starting to bug me. Then this was the last bit of this area, second last bit, sorry, that I worked on, and it's just two platforms. The top platform is going to be, is where my nether portal is. Right here is just, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this yet. Not gonna lie. So then I had all that worked out. Over here is my house that Vintage Beef is gonna be building for me eventually. That's why it's still left bare, as well as I just have my storage room in a tent over here, and I think this looks pretty sweet. Then I worked on my villager stuff. I sort of experimented with this roof, so let me know how you guys like it. Down in here, it's just a simple pathway. Again, this is all experimental, this entire build. I used to be on a build team, but then life sort of took over, and now I'm here making YouTube videos like a year later. I haven't really done anything with the inside of this because it was meant to just be aesthetic from the outside, because this is where my villagers used to be, and then they all disappeared because I was negligent with lighting. Now obviously I have my glowstone, so there's going to be no mobs spawning to kill them now. So that's where my villagers are, and the new area that I am going to be working on in this episode, because I have a few stacks of wood, as you can see here, is going to be my area over here. I believe it's over here. Honestly, I get pretty turned around. Oh shoot. It's getting a little hectic in here. You know what? I'm just gonna go to the ground, or up to my platform. Starting to, oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, so it's gonna be over there. So where those 4 platforms over there, that's gonna be another little area, as well as I'll make this one, I think, a small platform in there, as well as, so I'm gonna span a small bridge probably from here to that tree, and then from that tree down to my farm, maybe. I'm not sure about that yet. And that won't be in this episode. I think I'm just going to build the platforms. Then that's going to have a bridge which spans over to the larger area over there. I'm also going to, once I get some more saplings, I'm going to add one right there, I believe. Or that might just be a small platform, or I might make a house in there, which will shake things up a little bit, so it won't just be a platform. And then I will probably make another tree like a couple trees that outskirt this area, and I might make those into tower, like, oh, what am I thinking of? Like, defense towers type thing? Because I sort of want to make this, like, it's a combination between a medieval and a elvish / tribal build, I guess, is the best way to describe it. So a lot of it's going to be like, hey, this is going to eventually be like a overgrown mansion for fortress type of thing. But that I obviously need like thousands of more leaves to even finish up this area, let alone this area over here. There's also going to be the underground area. There's going to be one. I think I did say in the episode with Beef that I was going to build 8 villages, but I think that's going to be the only one of its kind. Just as like, hey, we're getting raided, let's go down that and live there for a little bit, since there's a water supply, etc. The Mines of Moria style thing, it's more just going to be an underground village, is still a go. So if you have any interest on having an input into that build, let me know. I'm definitely open to pretty much anything. Just message me on Discord or leave me mail on the server. Obviously, you have to be a part of the server, and to be a part of the server, you have to be a Patreon of Beef. I left his link for Patreon in the description of the first episode. I think I'll put it in the description every 5 or so episodes. I don't want to have it in every description because that just seems a little extensive for me. Over here, I think, is where I'm going to start today. I think right about right here is I'm going to build an arch. Yeah, because I put my pillar there. So I think I'll build an arch actually right here. And this is going to be the outskirts of my little build area. Right on this little path. I'm not 100% sure how I want it to look yet, so it's going to be a lot of experimental type thing. Let's just remove these here. Okay. This might be a little bit longer of an episode. I am planning on recording a bunch in these next few days, just because then I can get them out to you guys. I might make this a little bit wider. Not that block. There. And then... oh, I hate when that place is like that. And then that'll stay at that width. Okay, so, then maybe, like, carve this out a little bit. Then I'll add, like, stairs. Okay. I feel like I have to make it extend out a little bit more. And I don't really want this build to be symmetrical at all. I know it's looking pretty symmetrical right now, but I'm just gonna add some logs here and there that are gonna break it up a little bit so it looks more like sort of a tree type of thing, but it is meant to still be a gateway. And yeah, if you want to come look at, if you want to see my cords, there they are. If you want to come and see the build, again, if you're on the server, that's going to be the only way you're going to be able to do it. Other than that, other than watching my videos, there isn't really a way to see this build and see how it progresses. I mean, there is the option of the Dynamap, but you can't really see things in super great detail, so that's just a little thing that I wanted to mention to you guys. Other than that, it's really hard to commentate when you're just building, unless like I was with somebody, and this episode I didn't plan on having anybody. Nitrogen Fumes actually, I would have asked him to record with me, but he is currently sick with the flu, so pray for Nitrogen. Other than that, yeah, I'm sort of on my own today. I sort of like how this one cascades a little bit more down than the other one does. I feel like it adds just a little unique element to it. However, this needs to come up a little bit, and then I think I need to add that going there. It's like you go through and it's sort of unique in a way. It's definitely harder to describe like my style of building when I'm actually just like doing it versus, hey, this is a tutorial, this is what like you're meant to do. Like, I am honestly experimenting with everything I place, so this is definitely going to be an interesting experience for the both of us. Okay. There we go. I think that this area I need to pull up more. This is definitely probably going to take the most logs out of any of the build I'm going to do today. And I am going to probably add some cobblestone to this, like, just to add a little element of, hey, this is what I want it to look like, you know. I don't know how to explain it properly. Right now I'm just going to add that. And then we'll make it go up a little bit. I don't know, how does that look? Actually, I sort of like how that looks so far. I don't know. I feel like this side here, I need to round out a little bit more. I feel it looks like it extends too high up. So let's just, no, I don't want that there. I want that there. Again, I hate when stupid flowers are in the way. Though I do like working with flowers. I don't know. I sort of just contradicted myself there, but again, bad at commentating. Just started YouTube, as you can tell by this is only the 3rd video I've ever posted. I'm also gonna do some PvP practice for when the first UHC is scheduled. I sort of know the time frame, but I'm not gonna let you guys know yet because that is obviously gonna be a surprise when it's first uploaded on the channel. Just be looking forward to that if I'm invited, hopefully, maybe, now that I'm actually uploading, versus like just saying I'm gonna upload. This I want to extend a little bit more out as well. It seems like it's gonna be a little beefy on the one side if I don't do anything with this side here, but again, this is sort of like gonna be this weaker side because it is like right near this little river type thing. So I did just buy 6 stacks of wood off of one of the members of the server, so, and she's actually online, so I'll message her once I'm done this little bit, and we'll see what, if she has any more wood in stock for me. Because I definitely am going to need more for the platforms. I don't actually, this might be one of the only things I do in this episode, because I sort of want to, I might record 2 and upload 2 today. That's a possibility too. I want to get these out to you guys right away. Actually, I sort of like that. I don't like how it touches, though. So maybe, boom, boom, and then like bring that down a little bit. Bring that guy down a little bit. Nah, I think I like having that. Probably is gonna work right there. Yeah, and then, so yeah, I'll probably upload 2 videos. The next video might be, working on platforms. If not, this will be a longer episode. Obviously, you guys can tell by the length of the video. I'm sorry for my unprofessionalness right off the bat. That should improve, hopefully, maybe with time. I did get a comment on Discord that my videos sort of resemble old Minecraft, so I appreciate that from the guy who said it, so thank you. That is an amazing compliment, and I really appreciate it. Right now, I think maybe that, and pull that down one more. Yeah, I think I like that. And eventually I'll add the walls. I'm not sure what I want the walls to look like yet, but they're going to span around the entire base, and that's what's going to take a majority of my resources. And I actually do have a little bit of cobblestone on me. So let's just get this down right away. See, like, this is what I want to add, just random bits, like, because I think it'll add an element of just color, I guess. Place one on the ground, one right there. one right there, there. I think that'll make it breaks up the color a little bit. Yeah, I like how that looks. I don't know, you guys let me know in the comments below. I think right here, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. I might make it a little bit of a lime archway here. Actually, I sort of like how that extends, so I think I'm gonna do that with the same way here. How it sort of like doesn't match up quite the same. Maybe. Sort of just experimenting here. I'll probably end up taking this down, not gonna lie. I don't know if I like how that looks. That's the only issue. I don't think I like how that looks, so. I think what I will do, I'll put glowstone in these two places, and I might just do, that's what I'll do. Okay. So what I'm going to put here is, actually I can do it right now with this side. I just need to find some perfect grass that isn't going to affect anything too much. I'm going to put some flower pots in the corner. That'll sort of, I have a shovel. Why am I doing it this way? Oh no. Thank you. Okay, I think there's some flowers just right around here. So I think I'll have one big flower on each side. I like the tulips and I like the rose. So I think I'll take these guys here. Another tulip. I like how the tulips look. They're honestly my second favorite flower, only behind the azure blue or whatever it is. I am gonna talk to whoever's thing this is, because if I could extend over here, then that'd be nice. It's not really anything. It's honestly like I could just talk to them and get that covered up. I mean, we'll see. If this is your area and you don't want me to build like right here, then I can just cut it off in front of your little thing. Just let me know if you've watched the video or not. Then I will talk to you on the server later. This is main. Oh no, ghost block. Nice. But yeah, this is gonna be my main border. I don't want to extend too far out. I know I've extended quite far out already, so I don't want to really overextend my welcome too much. I know I just dropped those. See, and then I'll have that there. So actually right now what I'm gonna do is I will pull that over so I can get the grass going. That didn't happen. And then I'll just go like that, and then like this, and then like that. And then I have the white tulip. Boom. 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 Yeah, I like how that looks. It's sort of just a simple element that's going to add quite a bit to this. So yeah, for right now I can just push those down, because this will eventually leak over, so we have grass growing over there as well. What I might do for the walls is have the lime terracotta as the centerpiece, and then work it around. I am also gonna oh, I hate when that happens. Come on. No! This is no. Sick, dude. Man, do I feel like a noob. Nope. I feel like such a noob right now. I'm getting kited by a skeleton. This is so bad. My mouse, dude. Okay, we're good. Yeah, and tell me if you like this field of view better than the first episode. I know I ran on Quake. Actually, I might turn it down a little bit more to 76. This seems like it looks a little bit better as well. Yeah, I also added between the first episode and this episode is these roots coming out of the ground. Another thing that takes a massive amount of wood, as well as I made one right here that'll go over top of the eventual river that I hope to have through here that leads into the ponds over here. I also changed up those used to be note blocks. I don't know why I made them note blocks, but now they're bone blocks, so they'll go up a lot better. I will probably change the rates in here. They are rentable right now. They are pretty expensive, but I will probably, like I said, eventually change the rates. Like this guy's 5 diamonds. But that's mainly because, one, it's going to be right connected to the mines. I don't know why he left one layer of gold. Dude, why? And the other reason is because it's the lowest, closest to the springs. And that's the main thing for me, is how close it is to my other build. So yeah, this is a nice little villa that someone can design. I know it's small, but hey, and that's that's like a month in real life. Oh, there's some leaves, nice. I'll just throw my other red tool in there. And then over here is the springs. You've probably seen this before. I just want to see what's in my ender chest. Okay. Nothing really I can use right now. There we go. I think what I'm gonna do is I will show you guys how I place my trees and like what I do. I will grow a tree, and then I think that'll come close to the end of the episode. I'm not sure how long I've been on, not gonna lie. I think I should be able to, yeah, it's been about 20 minutes, so. We will finish off by planting this tree and then end off the episode there. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. As always, it's been a pleasure to have you guys join me on this adventure. Hope you guys found it interesting. Why? Okay, there we go. I think I'm gonna add one right in this tree here. So what I do typically, I know I just got off track of what I was saying. What I do typically is beef up the stock a little bit. Not overly a bunch, but something just so it looks a little bit stronger. To have another giant tree coming out of it. Okay, I think this is a good spot for one. Yeah, I like this spot for that one right here. Okay, so what I do, I know this is wasting a lot of durability on my sword, and I'm probably gonna... What? Okay, if this is yours, can you please move it? Please? Please? I don't appreciate that being randomly in my vicinity of my house. So if that's yours and you're watching this video, please move it. And don't leave any floating blocks. My main thing about this base is for the aesthetics, and I'm sorry for complaining about that, but I just really don't appreciate people just leaving their stuff everywhere, so that's like one of my pet peeves, is not leaving something visible for another base unless it's your actual base. And if you guys do believe that I am intruding, I believe I was one of the first players to be in this area, so the house over there has been added since I started building here. Just so you guys know, so you don't think I'm intruding on anybody. Because in reality, people, if like you guys watch the other episodes, you should know that I am planning this giant build. Why does it have to be small? Why did you have to be small, dude? You know, actually that might be okay. Because then I can, no, I don't like that. Okay. This has happened the last 3 times I've tried to do this, and it's so frustrating because then it wastes 4 saplings, but whatever. And I know I could cut them down and then get the saplings back, but it's like, I don't got time. Please grow bigger. Thanks, dude. Second time's a charm. But yeah, that's how I pretty much set up my trees, so it does look like it has sort of a stalk. You will tell in most of the latest ones that I've done. See, now it looks quite a bit bigger. I might remove the leaves, but I see like that one there was the same, that guy there, that was the only one that grew to a half decent size off the start. Yeah, I sort of like how it looks with the extra leaves. It sort of fills it out. Or is that moving right now? Hold on, my rant might be for nothing. Is it just... Are you just sitting there, guy? Yeah, you're just sitting there. Yeah, it's just... Oh, that's it. Why is there a floating nether portal? Please, like, if you can move that, like... I don't really appreciate it being there. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you are liking how my base is turning out. It's definitely got a little bit of progress done, a tree and then the one pathway. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great day, and peace out, guys. Later.